Mitch, the school is named after you before I arrived. What do you want to see the school
You would have
evolve?
known better than to let them do that.
What hopes and goals do you have for business education at Purdue?
First, let me say that I am deeply touched by it, of course. I do have, however, great excitement and hopes for the program, especially under your leadership, Jim. I do think that there's a chance to separate and differentiate our school. You've mentioned a couple of the primary ways already, but I want our students to have a little better grounding than some of their future competitors do in economic history and philosophy. I want them to feel very motivated as they leave here by the knowledge that if their success will be the success of others, and that this is not just going to be a remunerative future that their success will bring them, but the satisfaction of knowing that they have helped other people have expanded opportunities in the way that only a free and dynamic economy can. And for one reason or another, that does not seem to be emphasized, or maybe even it's being challenged on other business campuses, and I think that gives us a chance to be different in a highly positive way. Your aspirations for the school, what do you find most promising about the investments and the new direction?
You know, I think at a high level, the proposition is fantastic. We've got a historic brand in Purdue that is one of the best technology universities in the world, and has been on the rise under your leadership in the last decade. And we can integrate the Daniels School more closely than it already is with the many programs on campus, and create a kind of distinctive brand around the Daniels School that will be the integration of technology and business. That is the historic Krannert brand as well, but we're modernizing that for the 21st century. And I just would stress to people that are listening, technology has eaten the business world. It used to be technology was kind of a sideshow, but there's a lot of management and other things, finance and other traditional business topics, but they have all merged into one thing. Mm-hmm. And so I think we have to impress that upon our students so that they're prepared for the next couple of decades in business in America.
Your description of the vision you have for the school is one that a lot of us find very powerful and very appealing. But what are some of the early specific programs, new initiatives that you see that'll give expression to that vision?
Well, I think any big endeavor like this, you want to try new things, and we're working on a Master's of Business and Technology, which I would see as adjacent to an MBA. But the future is that your business plan will involve technology at a level that you have to understand. You can't just stand back and say, I'm going to manage other people that are going to know the technology. You have to get, knee deep or deeper maybe into the technology.
You've talked a lot, and we have here too, about data science and about a data-driven business education. We're hardly the only place thinking about that. We may have, as you pointed out earlier, some advantages given the technology strengths of Purdue in achieving that. Can you say a little bit more about what that might mean?
Yeah, I think when I think of a great technology university, it means the whole gamut, everything from robotics, pharmaceuticals, biology, but also information technology. And a lot of business has been about information technology in the last 20 years or so, but computer science is excellent on campus and one of the most powerful in the country and in the world. There's no reason why we can't integrate very, very well with that. We're living in an algorithm-driven world in basically all aspects of business. We want our students to understand how that works and how it's going to change in the future. One of the things I'd like to do is get this idea of understanding the technological landscape. There are many ideas are out there, budding technologies of various kinds. I think a really good business student at any level would understand, okay, I see that that's happening over there. I see that that's happening over there. thing that's happening over there might come and impact what I'm doing in the future. So you get a more aware type of student that doesn't get disrupted, but is the disruptor as we're going forward. So hopefully we can get that going.